Alright folks, welcome to another game day here in the Car Demolition League. Some great matchups on tap today. No bye. So if you got a favorite team, they're going to be playing today. It's the last game day of the regular season for the Development League. So a lot of things going on down there. You'll get the final standings, of course, at the end to see who's making the playoffs and whatnot. So, but great program. Great pro games you're going to have on hand here. Philadelphia Demons up against the Roswell Aliens. Buffalo Warriors taking on the Phoenix Firebirds. Pittsburgh Destroyers up against the Los Angeles Blades. I'm telling you, a couple of these are possible Crash Bowl previews. You never know. San Francisco and Green Bay. That might be pretty fun to watch since Green Bay has all that offense. They're going up against the defense of San Francisco. Chicago, home against Puerto Rico. Should be a great matchup. Lots of great games on tap. You're not going to want to miss a single one of these matchups. All got the potential to go no overtime. Let's get you the standings, where the teams stand right now, and then we'll get you that first game. Here on CDL Live, June 23rd game day.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome to our June 23rd game day here in the Car Demolition League. We got another edition of CDL Live on tap for you. The D-League season came to an end today. Bunch of great games. Baltimore ended up getting the last spot. Anyways, on to the pros here. You'll see the D-League playoffs starting on June 29th. They'll take place right before the pro games. You're going to see every D-League playoff game if you choose to see it. Detroit Devils on the field right now taking on the Nevada Thunder. Both these teams sitting at the bottom of their respective conferences. Both of them, though, looking for a win here today. Let's see who can get it. Detroit looking forward to sending out F3 here. Needed a wheel replacement, and we have somehow managed to turn him into an Indy car. No joke. You'll want to take a look for yourselves here. So a little customization there. They really want to see, Detroit definitely, I think, really want to see how he does with that new front end. But that being said, let's get you the complete list of the lineups for both squads, Detroit Devils and Nevada Thunder.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go, F3, starting things off against Clover. Game on. Both cars staying up. That front end doesn't look too aerodynamic, but it's enough to take Clover down. 5-0 Detroit, out comes Yellow Spider. And Yellow Spider will get the game time flip on F3 there. 5-5 game, out comes Draggy McD. Taking on Yellow Spider here. And Yellow Spider has a flip. 10-5, Nevada in the lead, and out will come Black Dragon now. Trying to keep the Devils in this game, and he does. 10-10 the score. Black Dragon now out there against White Indy. Here we go. And White Indy has the flip on Black Dragon. 15-10, Nevada regains the lead. White Indy looking to put this one away out there against 24. Ooh, both teams staying up. Good collision yet again. 24 stayed stable there, and 24 will force overtime. He takes down White Indy, and out comes 42. 24 versus 42. Is this some kind of like sign of, the rule's going to either end on February 4th or maybe it's going to end on April 2nd? You really know? Anyways, 24 versus 42. Here we go. Both cars still up, no interference. Came very close to an interference, though, off my foot. Switching sides here. Our both cars in 42 has the game-winning flip. 20-15 in overtime. The Nevada Thunder get the OT win over the Detroit Devils. Good game to start things off here. Coming up next, the last place team in the league, Miku's Carolina Wildcats, on the road to do battle with the St. Louis Twisters, who have been falling steadily to the bottom of the Western Conference standings. They're looking to recover. There's not many game days left. So, Carolina, St. Louis. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Carolina Wildcats on the road to take on the St. Louis Twisters. Try to clear some debris off this building. Let's go on ahead and take a look at the lineups. Wildcats and Twisters.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Mellow 51 out there against Rowdy. 2 cars, pretty much same model, different paint job. Here we go. Powerful collisions. Rowdy has the flip. 5-0 St. Louis, and out comes Patriots. Patriots. Whoa. And roll there back to their own sides, and Rowdy has the flip on Patriot. 10-0 St. Louis. Out comes Rocket Oil. Good battle with Rowdy. Both cars staying up. An interference called this time that saves Rocket Oil there. Looked like he was down. It's kind of dark. But anyway, interference saves them. They go at it again. Rocket Oil trying to keep Carolina in this game, and a timeout going to be called by St. Louis. And this should be a quick take job to get that front end back on point here. So, let me find the tape. It's been a while since y'all seen a
CDL garage. Kind of get to today. Not much going to be done here. Simple taping of the front end. Just going straight around. We're not even going to use the lighter here. So it'd be that solid tape. And keep those wheels kind of tight there, but nonetheless, good enough to hold them. So St. Louis uses their first time out, but they are up 10-0. Hoping this pays off here. Rocket Oil, though, he also got a little bit of a rest. And both of them going at it again. Rocket Oil up there against Rowdy. Good, strong collisions by both cars, and Rocket Oil gets the flip on Rowdy, keeps the Wildcats in this game. Now taking on Diablo 1 here. Diablo 1 and Rocket Oil going at it. Both cars are down, and Rocket Oil, he is the star of the Wildcats. He just showed it there. He's at least given them that chance to win, even though they're down now 15-10 because of a tie collision between him and Diablo 1. The Wildcats still have a chance to win this thing. Mustang 1 out there to take on Silver Indy. Here we go. And Silver Indy's going to end the game right there. 15-10 the final. Even though Rocket Oil was able to get that chance to win, Carolina just can't pull it off. 15-10. Twisters get the win over the Wildcats. Coming up next, the Gowanda Outlaws on the road to take on the Dallas Lone Stars on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Gowanda Outlaws on the road to do battle with the Dallas Lone Stars. Let's go on ahead and have a look at what both teams bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, triple threat starting things off for Gowanda out there against Redtail from the Lone Star side. And we got a 5-5 game to start things off. Now, Ambulance 2 out there take on Purple 300 CX, and interference call. Wow. I think Ambulance 2 just played that Plinko game from Price is Right off the table leg here. Off the leg of the table. Because he bounced off like a Plinko chip. It was something else, but these two go at it again. And Ambulance 2 has the flip there. 10-5, Outlaws in the lead. Here comes Ray Indy, and he's going to go down and off screen. Ambulance 2 still up. The Outlaws have the win over the Lone Stars. 15-5 the final. Gowanda getting it done today. Coming up next, the Milwaukee Mob on the road to take on the Seattle Lumberjacks. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, we got a cat sprawled out to watch a game here. Miku on Seattle's side of the field, the Seattle Lumberjacks, home to take on the Milwaukee Mob in our next game here on CDL Live. And this guy have both teams a little nervous because you never know with the cat so close to the field or anything so close to the field how many interference calls that can cause. So who knows? Maybe one of these cars will make her move. But let's get a look at the lineups: Milwaukee Mob, Seattle Lumberjacks.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. 80-bet and Red Jaguar. Going head-to-head here. Game on. We got a tie game. 5-5 the score. Now Monty Jr. taking on Buzzaw. Here in this 5-5 game, Buzz Off is down. 10-5, Mob in the lead. And here comes Darkwing for the Seattle Lumberjacks. And an interference called there. Not off the cat. Off the leg of a chair. Back to their own sides they go. Darkwing trying to keep Seattle in the sign, and did right there, staying up. Clocked some air miles that time, no interference. Back to their own sides they go. Oh, or my bad, to the opposite sides of the field they go. And this time, no interference there. So we got a 10-10 game. Darkwing, that was a shoddy collision, but still, it was still a collision, I mean. But hard for Darkwing to get traction there, but got just enough. Warrant a good collision. This time, Darkwing and Toyota are both going to be up. So I'm really taking some aerobics class here. No interference, switching sides, and here we go. Darkwing from the road side, no contact call. So this time, back to their own sides we go. And no interference, switching sides yet again. That one. Bad roll there. Back to their own sides. Do this again. We'll try again. Both cars still up, and they're going to switch sides yet again. Back and forth, switching sides. Good battle. But Darkwing really has to find his ground here. Being rolled from the road side of the field. Bad roll. Doing it again. And both cars are going to be down. So the score 15-15, we are going in overtime. Pocket blaster out there for the Mob. For the Lumberjacks, it's Spencer. Here we go. And Spencer's down. Game over, the Mob will get the win in overtime. 20-15, the final. They defeat the Seattle Lumberjacks. Coming up next, Shane Geiser's Miami Mafia on the road to take on the Denver Mustangs. On CDL Live, stay tuned. Okay, Toy Car Dome fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, Shane Geiser's Miami Mafia on the road to take on the Denver Mustangs. Let's get a look at their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, Miami sending out some offense with Neon, and it's going to be countered with some defense from Denver's side. Teardrop out there. Game on and Teardrop's down. Neon taking them down in the first collision. So 5-0 Miami. And out comes Purple Custo. Purple Custo and Neon. 2 good offensive cars, and Purple Custo will tie this game up for the Mustangs. Now out for the Mafia is Monkey. Monkey and Purple Custo going in, and we got an interference. Both cars can be saved from that one. It would have both been down had there been no interference. There's actually interference off my knee and off a different object where there was it was like a spring coat or something. Anyway, who cares? It's an interference. Let's keep it going. And another interference. Again, saving both cars who were down. So the timeout called by Denver, straightening out the wheels here. Just a quick timeout. First to 3. And the battle between Miami and Denver continuing. Here we go. Cross-conference battle, and Purple Custo has a good clean flip there. 10-5, Denver in the lead. Here comes Mach 6, trying to force overtime and interference. Off my foot for one car, and off the cat's paw for another. Unbelievable. Some of the weird things that happen. They go at it again. Mach 6, off screen, still up, no interference. They go at it again. From opposite sides here, another one, no interference. Back to their own side zone. And this time, Mach 6 is down, and Denver Mustangs getting it done today. Purple Custo getting it done today. It was offense was really the story of this game. none of the defensive cars really stepped up at all. He had Neon getting that first flip, and then Purple Custo clearing house. Goes 3-0. Denver Mustangs 15, Miami Mafia 5. That is the final. Coming up next, the New Jersey Bandits on the road to take on the Houston Oilers. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap is about to take place here. We got the New Jersey Bandits on the road, going to be doing battle with the Houston Oilers. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what both teams bring to their lineups for this game here today.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here comes Grasshopper for the Bandits, and Nickel and Diamond coming out for Marissa Fox's Houston Oilers. So 2 cars identical, only this one has a nickel attached to them. Let's name Nickel and Diamond, and they both stay up after the first collision. And Grasshopper will have the flip on Nickel and Diamond right there. So 5-0 New Jersey. Out comes Blue Dragon 2, and he'll tie this game up at 5. Blue Dragon 2 now out there against Kid Custom. Game tied at 5. Both cars staying up. We'll go at it again. Lots of offense here. And Kid Custom is going to be down. So Blue Dragon 2 on a roll. 10-5. Oilers in the lead. Looking to end this thing, but here comes Pink Lamborghini for the New Jersey Bandits. A smash mouth offensive style, and he gets the flip there. 10-10 the score. The Bandits tie it, and now Pink Lamborghini out there against White Ferrari. Here we go. 2 smash mouth cars with good offense, and it's going to be Pink Lamborghini getting the flip on the bet. So now, 15-10, the Bandits back in the lead. Here comes Whitetail trying to force overtime. Almost did for the Oilers right there. And that one is going to be an interference. The score's 15-10 now. Back to their own size they are. And they'll have to get back up. Still a 15-10 game. Whitetail trying to force OT. Pink Lamborghini trying to end this thing. Pull cars down. We'll get back up again. Tops the size of the field, and that is going to end it right there. 15-10 will be the final. The New Jersey Bandits getting the win over the Houston Oilers. Coming up next, the New York Empire on the road to take on the New Mexico Monsters. Only on CDL Live. It's going to put us a third of the way through this June 23rd game day. Don't miss it. Empire Monsters next. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, the one that's going to put us 1/3 of the way through this June 23rd game day, the New Mexico Monsters on the home side of the field. They'll be taking on the New York Empire. And Miku's going to predict the winner. Or she's just going to lick my hand. All that being said, let's get a look at the lineups. Empire and Monsters.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
So here we go, challenge out there. Start things off against Dragon. Game on, and challenge gets the flip on Dragon. 5-0 New York. Out comes Synchro for the New Mexico Monsters. Synchro and challenge going at it here. The matchup on hand. 5-0 Empire in the lead, but now it's tied at 5. Synchro getting the flip on challenge, and now goes up against Enzo 1. An interference called there, saving Enzo 1. And Synchro go at it again, and Synchro has the flip. 10-5. Monsters in the lead, but here comes Black Bullet 2. Trying to hang on here against Synchro. Man, Black Bullet 2 definitely has his work cut out for him. Even if he gets by Synchro, then he's got Futurama to deal with. Not going to be an easy task at hand here. If he can get the flip in. He's struggled in these positions all year. Black Bullet 2 has. As he goes head-to-head with Synchro. Synchro's had a pretty good season down the D-League on Calgary and even up here in the pros on New Mexico. An interference called there, saving Synchro. So back to their own sides they go. Aim back on, no interference there, but they're staying on their own sides anyway. Old Car's still up. And that time, Black Bullet 2 saving himself, staying up there. Still a 10-5 game. New Mexico in the lead, but what a game we have here. Good battle between Black Bullet 2 and Synchro. No doubt about it, and Synchro is down. The Empire have tied this thing up at 10. And here comes Futurama now out there to battle with Black Bullet 2. And Futurama's down. Black Bullet 2 on the road. Yeah, that's right. He's on a roll. We ain't talking bagels. And Miku, she wants to commentate too. 23 out there for the New Mexico Monsters now out there against Black Bullet 2 here. And that one, was there interference off of the cat's nose? That's the question we want to know. As of right now, I don't think there was. I think she backed up nick of time, and I think that's game over. Empire win. But this one is going to be in the review booth. Did Black Bullet hit Miku's nose, and was there an interference? It's that San Diego-Dallas game from earlier in the season happening all over again here with the Empire and the Monsters. Let's get a look at that replay. Alright, after the review of the play, hard to get a good look at Miku's nose when you're looking down on her there. And but didn't really see any deflections or nothing like that of that sort. So my call stands. Final score 15-10 the final. The New York Empire have the win over the New Mexico Monsters. Big win for New York. Coming up next, Bolts Green Bay Dragons on the road to do battle with Wildcats, San Francisco Shinobis on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Toy Car Demo fans. Our next game about to take place, the Green Bay Dragons on the road to take on the San Francisco Shinobis. Should be an interesting matchup. I mean, it's a little mix of smash mouth offense and defense up against just defense, and more defense. Going to be an interesting battle. Let's see who will get the upper hand. But first, the lineups. Bolts, Green Bay Dragons, Wildcats, San Francisco Shinobis. Let's get a look at the lines.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. The one out there take on Mach 5-2 to start this game off. No interference, came very close. But Mach 5-2, he's off screen, he's still up. Him and the one will change sides here, go at it again. Oh, car's still up yet again, no interference. Then they're back on their own sides now. Reagan limped around with him, man. Poor Lynn. And this time, no interference. The one is down, and Mach 5-2 has a flip. 5-0 Shinobis. Now here comes Shell. Lightweight offense out there against lightweight defense. And lightweight offense prevails. Shell gets the flip on Mach 5-2 and now takes on Spectite Jr. Here we go. And Spectite Jr. has the flip there. 10-5, the Shinobis get the lead back. But here comes Toy Soldier. He's pretty good at defense. And he'll tie this game up right away with San Francisco here. 10-10 the score, but here comes the first overall pick of the 2014 draft. Black Bullet 1. And Black Bullet 1 is down. Green Bay. One flip away from a huge upset here. Toy Soldier now out there against Black 3. Black 3 trying to force overtime for the Shinobis. Toy Soldier trying to score a big win for the Green Bay Dragons here. What a huge win it would be if they could beat San Francisco. But here they go, head to head going at it. And look at this heavy hits here. Both cars, no interference. Both of them still up. They are actually going to switch sides here. Toy Soldier and Black 3 going head to head here. And Black 3 staying up. Staying up yet again, rolling over to stay up. And this time Black 3 will not stay up. The Green Bay Dragons, a huge win. Huge upset. They defeat the San Francisco Shinobis 15-10 the final. Somehow, some way, you got to give it up for Toy Soldier there. Getting it done. Getting some good flips in there. Taking down Spectite Jr., then taking down Black Bullet 1, and then Black 3. Goes 3-0, gets the win for the Dragons. 15-10 the final. Huge win for Green Bay. Coming up next, Green Bay Dragons are owned by Bolt. Bolt is a dog, a beagle, the pet of another owner in the sleep. Brandon Blackwood. And his team's out there next. His Tampa Bay Gators on the road to do battle with the Idaho Cowboys. On CDL Live. Stay tuned. Welcome back to CDL Live. All you toy car demo fans. We're ready for another game here. Tampa Bay Gators on the road to take on the Idaho Cowboys. Should be a great matchup here. June 23rd game day, marching along here. Both teams looking for a win. Let's get a look at the lineups. Gators, Cowboys.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, as we get this game started, Brandon Blackwood is actually a 49ers fan as well, so you know he likes being any team called Cowboys. And I guess Idaho would be no different. I thought I'd just mention that. Battle out there, taking on Blaster. Defense versus offense. Blaster's really low and really light, and he gets the flip on Battle. 5-0 Idaho. Out comes Enzo 3. He's got some offense too, and an interference is going to save him there, though. Blaster looking good so far. That time an interference is going to save Blaster. So interference is saving both cars so far in this game. And really right now, Enzo 3 definitely needs to step up here. Battle out of the game. He has to keep this game close. And, well, he does. It's a tie collision. No interference. But Blaster, he went on ahead and he took a trip all the way down south to Tampa Bay. So, nonetheless, both cars are down there. 10-5. Tampa Bay is down here. Idaho in the lead. Looking for what would be an upset. Gold Gunner out there against Phantom. And both cars are going to be down. 15-10 Idaho. And here comes Governor for the Idaho Cowboys. Looking to put this one away, but here comes 47 Ronin trying to force overtime. Defense against defense, and 47 Ronin comes through. He has a flip. No interference there. Governor is down. So we go into overtime. Tampa Bay and Idaho. We got 47 Ronin out there for the Gators. Red 07 out there for the Cowboys. In overtime, and it's going to be Red 07 going down. 47 Ronin goes 2-0, gets the game-winning flip. Tampa Bay wins in overtime, 20-15 the final. Big win for Brandon Blackwood, whose Sacramento Sharks came very close today. They gave it their all down that D-League playoff hunt, and just a bit short today, but nonetheless, it's Tampa Bay Gators. They are, believe it or not, in a division hunt. After all the years that Tampa Bay has wound up as the 9th seed, Cleveland as the 8th seed. And Tampa Bay just was so close. Or they were 12th seed or 11th seed. Now Tampa Bay is actually in a hunt for the Southeast Division title. Big things going on for the Gators in 2014. Coming up next, the Cleveland Wolves. Speaking of the Devils, right? Well, speaking of the Wolves. Cleveland Wolves on the road to take on the Portland Panthers. It's another form of cats and dogs when Bolt and Miku aren't going head-to-head. Anyways, Wolves, Panthers next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live, our June 23rd game day, marching on here, moving along rather quickly. This is the 10th game here, so a little under halfway. You know, you can't really be halfway on a game day with 21 games. Anyway. Miku is going nuts. She's a cat in heat. What else do you want? No, I'm not getting her fixed. It's a belief thing. Anyway, Cleveland Wolves, Portland Panthers. The Wolves looking to fix the Panthers here today. Anyway, we got both teams looking to fix each other. The loser has to get fixed. I don't know. Cleveland Wolves, Portland Panthers. I think I said it before, but I'm saying it again there. Let's get a look at their lineups. They match up very well, let me tell you that much.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team. To go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Surf Crate Custom out there for Cleveland, and it's going to be Purple Fire out there for Portland. And as we look for a foreign object to throw at a cat. Anyway. Both these cars, the same type of model, different names, going at it. Almost the same paint job on both of them too, but Surf Crate Custom goes down. So 5-0 Portland in the lead. I had to actually make sure that the paint job, there's a little wooden side paneling here on Cleveland's car here. But anyways, Aqua Ferrari now out there for Cleveland, trying to tie this game up. Not going to be able to do it. Came very close to Miku's foot there. Where both cars go down, there is no interference on the play, and it's a 10-5 lead for the Portland Panthers. Now, Stock 34 out there taking on Monty. 2 good cars going at it. Should be a great matchup between these two. They've both been in the All-Star game before, and Stock 34 is down. Game over. The Portland Panthers, a huge win, come out strong today. Getting the W against the Cleveland Wolves, 15-5 the final. Coming up next, should be another great game on our hands. We got a team with a lot of defense, being the Boston Vandals, on the road against a team with a lot of offense, the San Antonio Kings, and both of them on the outside of the playoff. On the outside of the playoffs, looking in. So in their respective conferences, of course, Boston in the East, San Antonio in the West. So both of them much in need of a win. It's like I guess any other game. Both of these teams looking for the win. They both are in desperate need of it, seeing as where they said so. That game is up next. Vandals and Kings. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Toy Car Demo fans. Our next game here is going to put us just a shade over halfway in this June 23rd game day. Good game day so far, a lot of great games. This one, I don't think it will be any different. The Boston Vandals, a lot of defense on that squad. On the road to take on a team that has a lot of offense on their squad. The San Antonio Kings. Now, when you have matchups of defense and offense, kind of reminds me of the Super Bowl that we just had. I mean, number 1 defense, number 1 offense, and you saw defense won the day. I mean, coming from an Niners fan, I ain't even gotta admit it. Defense won that game. I gotta think, man, if the Niners did win, I think, beat Seattle. Anyways, it would have been pretty much almost the same thing because defense against offense. We'll see if it proves. We'll see if it rings true in the CDL as well right now. Boston Vandals, San Antonio Kings, two teams in the playoff hunt, but on the outside looking in. Let's go on ahead and get a look at their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Racer X starting things off against RPG. Just that defense versus offense we talked about. And RPG showing some pretty good defensive skills of his own right now. Staying low and stable. And it's not going to be enough. So Racer X has a flip 5-0 in favor of Boston. Here comes Sweet 16. He'll go down right away. 10-0 Boston in the lead. Defense prevailing right now, but here comes Motoblade Jr. Out of all the cars on that San Antonio squad, Motoblade Jr. might have the most defense out of all of them, so he really needs to step up here. Racer X using his defensive skills to the fullest right now. He stayed up there. Still a 10-0 game. So Motoblade Jr. up to the task here, and this time he has the flip on Racer X. 10-5 the score. King still in this thing. Here comes Purple Indy, the offense, I'd have to say, of the Boston Vandals out there against Motoblade Jr. here. Motoblade Jr. and Purple Indy. Should be a good matchup. Two good offensive cars going at it. And look at that, Purple Indy using some defensive skills there to stay out. And this time, Motoblade Jr. has the flip on Purple Indy, and we got a 10-10 game. Out comes Vendetta. Very good at defense. No doubt about it. He's been leading the Boston Vandals this season without question. If he takes on Motoblade Jr. here, both cars staying up, they'll switch sides. Good matchup on hand between the Vandals and the Kings. Vandals, though, had that 10-0 lead, trying not to blow it here, trying to get that lead back, and they do right there. 15-10, Boston in the lead. Vendetta getting the flip on Motoblade Jr. now takes on Black Jet. And that time there's an interference. Both cars still up anyway, but they will go back to their own sides. Black Jet trying to force OT, Vendetta trying to put this one away. I don't know what team Rico's rooting for, but I don't think that's really a rooting call right there. It's both these cars go at it, and well, that one was an interference, so back to their own sides. I'm about to say it wasn't an interference, but it was. Vendetta hit a Mellow Yellow bottle over here. Anyway, free advertisement. Pay me now, Mellow Yellow. Anyways, here we go. Actually, I think they're owned by Coca-Cola. Anyways, game continuing, and this time Vendetta has the flip. So, the final score, 15-10, the Boston Vandals. Big win over the San Antonio Kings. Coming up next, the Dayton Rebels on the road to take on Brandon Blackblood's San Jose Storm. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Dayton Rebels on the road to take on Brandon Blackblood's San Jose Storm. Should be an entertaining game. Let's go on ahead and get you a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, Dayton sending out 76 there. He's a heavyweight smash mouth car here, taking on 917. Definitely outweighed here by 76, but comes through to get the tie here. 5-5 the score. The Rebels on the outside of the playoff race looking into the east. definitely needed the W, and of course San Jose looking to try to catch up to LA for the Pacific Division title. Believe me, no easy task, but nonetheless ratified now out there against Toad. Defense versus offense here, I suppose you could say, and offense wins the day here. Ratified getting the flip. 10-5, Storm in the lead. Now comes Zapper. Here's the offense of Dayton, and he'll go down. Zapper's down, and the Storm have the win. 15-5, the final. San Jose defeats the Dayton Rebels. Coming up next, the Jacksonville Bangums on the road to do battle with the Indianapolis Reapers. If it was the NFL, it would be an AFC South showdown. Here, it's an interconference showdown and or interconference matchup. Anyways, it's next on CDL Live. Don't miss it. Stay tuned. Welcome back here, CDL fans. Our next game here in this game day here on June 23rd about to take place. We got the Jacksonville Bangums on the road about to do battle with the Indianapolis Reapers. Two teams just barely on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. And both of them banging on the door, both of them looking for a win here today. Let's see how they match up in the lineups. Jacksonville Bangums, Indianapolis Reapers.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Testarossa out there for Jacksonville and Black Testarossa 2 out there for Indianapolis. The only difference is the front ends, and both cars are going to be down anyway. So 5-5 the score after the first collision. And now Zap is out there for Jacksonville, out there to take on Blue Indy. Should be interesting here. The 2 offensive cars of each squad, and Blue Indy has a flip there. 10-5 Indianapolis. Now comes Black Spectite for the Bangums. He's got some defensive skills out there against the highly offensive Blue Indy. Both cars going at it here. And Blue Indy is down. 10-10 the score. The Bangums tied. And now it's a defense versus defense thing. Black Spectite out there to take on Gold Z28. Both these cars get defensively. Ooh, that little split in half there. Snapping them back together, and a timeout going to be taken by Jacksonville. Score 10-10, and this one should not take long at all. Just going to take a solid long piece like so. Just going to wrap it around them. I think we're going to just go front to back here. So front of Black Spectite here. Wrap it around to the undercarriage here, and right up the backside, and all the way back to the front. And I think he should hold now. No lighter required on this one, in my opinion. So, first time out used by Jacksonville and Black Spectite. Ready to go at it again with Gold Z28. And Black Spectite's going to be down there. So, Gold Z28 had time to rest up. He gets the flip, and the Reapers have the lead here. 15-10 the score, and now Yellow Ferrari 2 out there trying to force overtime. Not gonna happen. Gold Z28 coming up big here today. 15-10 the final. The Indianapolis Reapers have the win over the Jacksonville Bangams. Coming up next, Tim Geiser's Hartford homies are on the field. They will be on the road to take on the New Orleans Gladiators. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, Tim Geiser's Hartford homies on the road to do battle with the New Orleans Gladiators. Should be a fun game to watch. Let's get a look at their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 them some Crash Bowl wins from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 46 Junior out there to start things off against Golden Rat. Game on. Two good cars. One front ends here. Going head to head. Both of them still up. No interference. They're going to switch sides here. 46 Junior has the flip on Golden Rat. 5-0 homies in the lead. So far there's only been 4 of these matchups of Southern Division versus Northeast Division. Well, the Northeast so far is 4-0, and Hartford one flip closer to making it 5-0. But 46 Junior now out there against Menace, and Menace goes down. 10-0 homies in the lead. 46 Junior looking for the shutout, has to take down T-Gray to do it. And he's sending T-Gray flying. Definitely outweighs T-Gray. And he has the flip on T-Gray and the shutout. 3-0 for 46 Junior. The Hartford homies have the shutout win over the New Orleans Gladiators. 15-0 the final. Homies, big W for them. Coming up next, Tim's brother, Matt Geyser. Well, he's also my brother too. So Matt Geyser, he is playing next. His Atlanta Avengers is matters of fact. They are on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks. Should be an entertaining game. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. Matt Geyser's Atlanta Avengers on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks. Should be a fun game to watch. Both these teams in the playoff hunt, but Atlanta's been slipping as of late. They look to rebound here today. Going to be a tough task at hand as they take on Nashville. Both teams with pretty solid defense in Nashville. I mean, they got the defense there. Let's get a look at the lineups and you'll see what I mean. Avengers and Nighthawks.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Black Marinello starting things off for Atlanta out against that first part of that Nashville defense, Orange Chevelle. But Black Marinello up to the task, making it 5-0 Avengers. Out comes No Fear. He's the offense that Nashville provides. Interference call. Black Marinello having a good season this year. Both him and No Fear going down. And the last piece of the defensive puzzle for the Nashville Nighthawks is brought to the field. Extinguish now out there. Going to have to take on Clown. 10-5 the score. Atlanta in the lead. One flip away from what would be a huge win, but it's not going to happen. Extinguish getting the flip there, making it 10-10. But now he takes on Octanium. 2 good defensive cars going at it. Going to switch sides here. Extinguish and Octanium. And Octanium has the flip on Extinguish. 15-10 the score. Atlanta in the lead. Casper now out there for Nashville, trying to force overtime and interference call. They'll go at it again. Casper got that heavyweight side to him, and he's looking to just bang Octanium into submission here and getting him a little off balance. But Octanium staying stable enough, but not that time. He is down. So Casper forces OT for the Nashville Nighthawks. Enzo 2 coming out for the Atlanta Avengers. Overtime begins, and it's over just as quickly. Casper getting the W here for the Nashville Nighthawks in OT. 20-15 the final. They defeat the Atlanta Avengers. Good win for the Nighthawks. And a tough loss for the Avengers. But coming up next, the Washington Patriots on the road to take on Gary Milazzo and his Minnesota Maniacs. Should be a great game. Stay tuned because it's coming up on CDL Live. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Washington Patriots on the road to take on the Garen Malazzo's Minnesota Maniacs. Let's go on ahead and get a look at the lineups. Both these squads bring to the field for today's game, and they match up very well.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. That low front end offense coming out. First for both sides, Green 7s is plastic and starting to get worn out here, but Green 7 and Landlord head to head here to start this thing off. 2 good offensive cars going at it, and Green 7 a little unstable, but he hangs on to get the flip on Landlord. 5-0. Minnesota in the lead. Out comes Blue 5-12, and he'll tie this game up at 5. Diablo 2 now coming out for Minnesota. And both him and Blue 5-12 are down. 10-10 the score. Now here comes the defense for both squads. Cockroach out there for Washington. Black Spinebuster out there for Minnesota. 10-10 the score. 2 good defensive cars going at it here. And Cockroach has the flip. 15-10 Washington in the lead. Looking to hang on to the lead in the Southeast Division, and they do right there. Side draft comes out. Taken right down by Cockroach. No overtime today. Minnesota will fall to Washington 15-10 the final. Patriots getting the win. Coming up next, the Buffalo Warriors on the road to take on the Phoenix Firebirds. 2 of the original CDL, well, CDL's like the NHL in that. We had an original 6 here. Buffalo and Phoenix, 2 of those original 6, and as a matter of fact, that was Crash Bowl XVIII. Buffalo up against Phoenix. The Firebirds won, but that was back in '98. So we'll see what happens next on CDL Live. Gregory Fox's Buffalo Warriors, Matt Geiser's Phoenix Firebirds. Not going to want to miss it. Should be a great game. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap here. It's June 23rd game day, let me tell you. It's past 2/3 of the way. Only 5 games left. And they are good ones. Our next one, no different here. Buffalo Warriors, Phoenix Firebirds. Gregory Fox and Matt Geiser going head to head. Let's get a look at their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Blue Dragon out there for Buffalo, 40 out there for Phoenix. And Blue Dragon has the flip on 40. 5-0 Warriors in the lead. Out comes Bullio for the Firebirds. He goes down. And that was really the defense of the Firebirds. But now Green Arrow trying to make a save here. Blue Dragon going for 3-0, and he's got it. 15-0 the final. The Buffalo Warriors run right through the Phoenix Firebirds and get the shutout, no less. 15-0 the shutout. Buffalo wins. Coming up next, Alex Johnson's Puerto Rico Players on the road to take on Jim Hull Sr.'s Chicago Wind Attack. Players and Wind Attack should be an excellent game. Possible Crash Bowl preview? Maybe. Well, we'll see. Puerto Rico has been in the slump lately. They look to bounce back. Chicago looking to take advantage of it. What's going to happen? Find out next. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Down to our last 4 games here. The next one should be good. Alex Johnson and his Puerto Rico Players on the road to take on Jim Hull Sr. and his Chicago Wind Attack. Let's go on ahead and get a look at the lineups for both these great teams bring to the field today and their rosters. Well, their lineups, I should say.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go, Black Star. Out there against Monkey Ball. And I'm about to start this game up. Make sure we get a good grip. And here we go. 5-0 the score. Monkey Ball got the flip there. Chicago in the lead against a struggling Puerto Rico team. Who now out there? Trying to even up the score. He's on the home side now. An interference call there. So back to their own sides they go. Puerto Rico, I think it's 4 out of their last 5 they have lost. They have to rebound and they gotta find a way to do it quick. And that time, ooh, staying up yet again. Monkey Ball, so good offensively, and that's exactly what Chicago needed with the trade. And they would have both been down there, but saved by interference. Going at it again, another interference, but both cars were still up anyway. Back to their own sides, 5-0 game, wind attack in the lead. And this time it's going to be 10-0. Both cars off screen, but who is down? Bringing out Black Lena. Interference off of Grace, but we are going to review it. So as of right now, it stands as an interference, and it's still a 10-0 game, but we are going to check that. Was Monkey Ball down? Is the dispute. Well, not so much was Monkey Ball down, but was there an interference? Let's just take a look. Alright, we are back, and it was quite obvious I made the right call. Interference on that play, still a 10-0 game. And Monkey Ball was obviously down. Nonetheless, 10-0 game, and it continues here. Black Lena back against the wall here. His team down 10-0, and he stays up. Black Lena staying up and keeping Puerto Rico in this game. Monkey Ball does go down that time. No interference on that one, but now he has a tough challenge in his way, taking on Highlight. And Highlight staying up. And just to think, these two just last year went head-to-head in the D-League playoffs, where Highlight's Toronto Canadians went on to beat Black Lena's Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls. That was last year, if you might remember. So Black Lena definitely maybe out for some revenge today. He's down though, and Highlight off screen, but he is up. 15-5, the final. The Chicago Wind Attack have the win over the Puerto Rico players, and the players continuing to struggle. Can they ever get back on track here? The Wind Attack, though, big win for them. Coming up next, Tim Geiser's Philadelphia Demons on the road to take on Marissa Fox's Roswell Aliens. Should be a great game on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Welcome back to CDL Live, everybody. Our next game here on our June 23rd game day, down to just 3 games. And the how to put this, the last 3 world champions that we've had, they are in the last 3 game days. Kind of, I don't know, odd way it worked that way, but nonetheless, the defending world champion Philadelphia Demons on the road here right now, about to take on the Roswell Aliens. Let's go ahead and take a look at what their lineups are going to be on both sides. Tim Geiser's Demons, Marissa Fox's Aliens. Sorry, people. Let's get a look at those lines.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Silver Demon out there take on Dragonfly. Start this game off. Both cars still up, switching sides. 2 good defensive cars to lead off here. Dragonfly and Silver Demon. Going head to head. So far, no Southern Division team has beaten any Northeast Division team, but Roswell has the lead here. 5-0 to score. Dragonfly now out there taking on Pink Indy. Should be a good matchup here. But Dragonfly has the flip there on Pink Indy. 10-0 Roswell in the lead. Now comes Silver Molina, trying to keep the Demons in this game. And he does. Dragonfly is down, and out comes F1 Racer. Those new front wheels. If anybody has the offense for the Aliens, it might be F1 Racer. I would definitely believe so. And almost had Silver Molina there. Switch sides, go at it yet again, and back to their own sides here. 10-5 the score. Roswell in the lead, make it 15-10 Roswell. Both cars down. Silver Molina down, F1 Racer down. Now bring out Sonic Boom for the Demons. Out there to take on Spectite. So, both cars down, both got to get back up. Spectite going for the win. Sonic Boom trying to force OT here. Mod Quad would await him if he did. Tough game for Philly here. Both cars go at it here. And Sonic Boom staying up that time. He's got some pretty good defense. He's like a lightweight defenseman, kind of, if you will. But Sonic Boom, staying up yet again. No interference either. They'll switch back to their own sides, though, and that time there is an interference with both cars staying up yet again. Spectite and Sonic Boom. Head-to-head here, another interference called, and yet again, both cars still up. This time, no interference, came very close. Both cars still up, going to switch sides here. Sonic Boom and Spectite. No interference, and again, both cars still up. Defense of these cars just amazing. What a battle we have on hand here. Sonic Boom and Spectite going blow for blow, but that time will end it. Sonic Boom is down, and the Roswell Aliens have the win over the Philadelphia Demons. 15-10 the final. Huge win for Roswell. Coming up next. You know, it's kind of funny, in casual conversation in the past. Tim Geyser said that damn Spectite. I just always had problems with that fucking Spectite guy. And he did again today. 15-10 Aliens. But coming up next, as I was saying, Gregory Fox's Pittsburgh Destroyers on the road to take on Alex Johnson's Los Angeles Blades. And what could possibly, quite honestly, it could possibly be a Crash Bowl preview here. Destroyers and Blades next. Get that. It's not even the main event. We had Bradford and San Diego sliding in the main event a while back, but then again, LA had a main event just recently, actually, and when we played against Buffalo. But nonetheless, Destroyers, Blades next. Stay tuned. Welcome back to CDL Live. Only 2 games left. We got the 2011 World Champions, the Pittsburgh Destroyers, and actually, I shouldn't have said previous 3. I should have said previous 5, because if you go back, anyways, 2011 World Champion Pittsburgh Destroyers. Obviously, we're in 11 lineups changed a little, but so has LA's. They were the 2010 World Champions. So should be an interesting game. Pittsburgh Destroyers, Los Angeles Blades, and really, either of these teams could be the 2014 World Champions. No doubt about it. The Blades, though, they are looking to bounce back from a loss. We'll see if they can do it. Losing to Phoenix and OT in their last game. Coming out against Pittsburgh here, and Pittsburgh's had sort of their ups and downs, but they really have overall stayed dominant in their last game. Let's see here. They are coming off of a 15-20 overtime loss against Bradford, actually. So both these teams, both these teams coming off of overtime losses, Pittsburgh and LA. So let's see who can get the W today. But first, the lineups for both sides.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yellow Custom 2. Starting things off for Pittsburgh out there against Far Future of the Los Angeles Blades. And Far Future has the flip 5-0. LA in the lead. And out comes Green Blaze for the Pittsburgh Destroyers. What a matchup. Green Blaze and Far Future. A little interference there, but the car's still up though. That time, Green Blaze a little wobbly, and that time, Far Future a little wobbly, but both times, both cars staying up. Still a 5-0 game. Blaze in the lead. Green Blaze, ooh, almost a rear ender there, but nonetheless, fixed at the last second there, and Far Future and Green Blaze going at it again. And that time, both of them staying up yet again. No interference either. Whoa, bad roll. Bad roll going at it again here, back to the wrong sides. Still a 5-0 game, almost 10-0, but Green Blaze rolling back up. So good at doing that. He's a hell of a defensive car, Green Blaze is, but he goes down there. Far Future 2-0 on the night, going for the shutout here, and that would be a huge one. So he's got to take on What Jr. here. And What Jr. will keep the Destroyers alive in this game. 10-5 the score, and now What Jr. out there against Relina. What Jr. up to the task, staying up, and yet again. But give credit to Relina. He's got him unstable, but up to the occasion was What Jr., but not again now. Only so much you can take. Relina puts the final nail in the coffin, so to speak. 15-5 the final score. The Los Angeles Blades staying in first place in the Car Demolition League. Huge win over the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Coming up next, our main event. Shane Geysers, Bradford Brawlers on the road to take on the San Diego Lightning. Should be very fun to watch. Stay tuned. Alright, CDL fans, welcome back to our June 23rd game day. It is time for our main event of this game day. Huge matchup on tap. Possible Crash Bowl preview. I mean, there's been a few today that have been possible Crash Bowl previews. It's a cross-conference game day. I mean, Philadelphia, Roswell was a good prediction, I guess. LA and Pittsburgh would have been a good prediction. I mean, there's been quite a few, even Puerto Rico and Chicago. Quite a few good Crash Bowl predictions, no doubt about it. But this one could also be one. Bradford Brawlers, the 2012 World Champions there, on the road to take on the San Diego Lightning. And San Diego, man, they would have their work cut out for them in that Western Conference, just so tough, especially with that Pacific Division. All four Cali teams, neck and neck, well, just tough to beat, pretty much. I mean, you figure you got San Diego, Los Angeles, San Jose, and San Francisco right now all in the playoffs. But Bradford's in the playoffs too. This should be a great game to watch. Let's get a look at it. Well, first, the lineups. Bradford Brawlers, San Diego Lightning.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Whiteout. Gonna start things off for Bradford. For San Diego, it's gonna be the heavyweight 7 series. And 7 series goes down right away. Coming out now will be Dirty Snow for the San Diego Lightning. Out there against Whiteout, no interference, Dirty Snow up. And Whiteout's now, we got a 5-5 game as now Dirty Snow will take on Green Indy. And Green Indy staying up. They'll stay on their own sides. Clean collision there, and yet again another clean collision, but that time Green Indy is down. 10-5, Lightning in the lead. Out comes Spinebuster. And he'll go down. Dirty Snow getting it done, goes 3-0. And that will end this game. 15-5, the final score. The San Diego Lightning, a huge win over the Bradford Brawlers today in our main event. That's going to do it for this game day here. This June 23rd game day. Coming up in tomorrow's game day. That's when we'll be back. It's a divisional game day, so get ready for that one. A bunch of good matches on tap there, including the main event. Tampa Bay Gators on the road to take on the Jacksonville Bangums. You'll also see Atlanta up against Miami, Philadelphia and Hartford, Tim's two teams going at it. LA taking on Portland. Other great matchups, Chicago, St. Louis. Well, St. Louis is playing their A game. It can definitely be close. Until next time, the only thing I guess we could say, stay tuned, watch more CDL Live. Thank you for watching, and peace.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on